Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Welcome back to another episode of the SEO.co podcast. Today, we're wrapping up the series, How to Increase Landing Page Conversions, and we're going to get started with 4 changes to make to your marketing strategy to increase conversions. Optimizing your marketing strategy is the final component required to increase landing page conversions. So, here are 4 changes you can make to your marketing strategy to get better results. Number 1, revisit and research your market in depth. How well do you know your market? How long has it been since you've researched your market? Have you researched your market, or are you guessing? Finding your target market is a lot like generating a keyword list for SEO. Both require extensive research, and your opinion might not be accurate. For example, many business owners make the mistake of thinking they are their own target market, so they craft marketing messages that appeal to them. In reality, their main market is usually an entirely different demographic. No matter what your product is, only research can pinpoint your target market. Even when your market seems obvious, you can always go deeper. For example, if you sell socks, your obvious market is everyone. However, you won't sell many socks marketing to everyone with the general message. Even when you sell products as universal as socks, you still need to define a smaller group of people so you can craft specific, targeted messages to the group. Market research will open the door for you to discover more about your market than you can gather from your own thoughts. With in-depth market research, you can discover multiple sub-niches that are also individual markets you can target with even more detailed and tailored marketing messages. Number 2, multiple segments. Most products and services have more than one target market. However, some markets are more profitable than others. Still, if you can target multiple niche segments of your market, you'll increase conversions. Specific marketing messages tailored for your market segments will increase conversions. Here's how that works. Say you're selling frozen black bean burritos. You can market your burritos to people who love black bean burritos, and you'll generate decent conversions. You can also market your frozen black bean burritos to people who don't have time to cook, and you'll probably get more sales, even from people who aren't too thrilled about black beans. Why? When marketing to that segment, the product is convenience. When marketing to burrito lovers, the product is the black bean burrito. This is where having a professional copywriter will help you the most. They'll know exactly how to write unique sales copy that reaches multiple marketing segments. Number 3, direct your copy to your target market. You'll get landing page conversions when your marketing message is effective. To be effective, your marketing message needs to be targeted. Sales and conversions will increase as your marketing message more specifically targets your market. However, it's important that you direct your marketing message to a specific target market rather than creating a general marketing message. The world's top A-list copywriters get results because they write sales copy that targets specific markets. They've perfected their craft over many years and often earn tens of thousands of dollars plus royalties for writing just a few paragraphs. For example, the late copywriting master Dan Kennedy was routinely hired by large corporations to see if his copy would outperform the company's control piece. When Kennedy was allowed to run with his ideas, his copy outperformed the company's control by a landslide. However, Kennedy ran into the same problem with nearly every company that contracted him. He would go into a marketing meeting, and people would toss out random advertising ideas based on the product's features. If the company was selling a perfume, they'd toss out creative ideas for a product name, what colors to use, how to package the product, and what kind of music to put in the ad. Nobody in the marketing meetings would talk about the target market. In these meetings, Kennedy would redirect the conversation and get people talking about the target rather than the product. Thinking of the target is the only way you'll develop effective marketing messages. Effective copy speaks directly to the target rather than about the product. The difference between copy that speaks to a target and copy that talks about the product is a small yet critical distinction. Here's a simple example. A marketing message talking about the product's features. With the Speedy Coffee Maker Pro, you can make a fresh cup of hot coffee without getting out of bed. Just open the app, choose your flavor and strength, and hit brew. Coffee has never been so easy. Now, here's a marketing message directed towards a target or a customer. Have you gone to work empty-handed because you didn't have time to brew your morning coffee? With the Speedy Coffee Maker Pro and app, you can brew a fresh pot of hot coffee before you get out of bed. Take that extra 5 minutes in the shower. Your coffee will be waiting. just to fill your favorite mug on your way out the door. So here's the difference between the marketing messages. The difference between these two marketing messages is huge. The first message that simply discusses the product's features is not a targeted message and won't be that effective. There will always be some people who will buy items without targeted messaging, but it's a small number. The second message speaks directly to the target market, consisting of busy people who don't have time to make coffee in the morning, but can't function without their coffee. This isn't the most specific target possible, but it's targeted enough to give you an idea of what specific targeting looks like. Once your landing pages contain professionally written targeted sales copy, there's one more step to ensure success. Your traffic source needs to be highly targeted as well. Number 4, optimize your targeted demographics. It's easy to manipulate people into clicking on PPC ads. However, that tactic will only decrease your landing page conversions. Your PPC ads create an expectation for what the content will be on your landing page. When people click on your advertisement, they expect the target page to be relevant to the ad. If the content doesn't deliver on the promise in your ad, or if the content was hyped up in the ad, your visitors will bounce. Additionally, if you run PPC ads to random demographics, you're wasting your marketing budget. There are people who click on ads that look casually interesting, even if they're not part of that market. The solution is to first work on defining your target market's demographics. Then, optimize your PPC ads to be displayed for your target market. Ultimately, you'll increase your landing page conversions when you target the right people with the relevant and influential messages. Although there are separate components, it's all one continuous experience, from your PPC ad to your landing page. You can't increase landing page conversions by only optimizing your landing page. Increasing conversions is a trifecta that includes optimizing your landing page, your PPC ads, and your target demographics. The tips and strategies outlined in this guide will help you optimize your PPC ads and landing pages to generate higher conversion rates. However, your ability to get conversions will always hinge on how well you know and target your market. Don't skip market research, and don't confuse market research with checking out keywords using Google Analytics. Market research is a fundamental aspect of marketing that has been somewhat lost in the DIY marketing revolution of the last decade or so. It's understandable if you're on a tight budget and you can't afford to pay a research firm for information on your target market. However, not having access to that information will hold you back. However, there are things you can do on your own to discover more about your target market. So if you want effortless conversions, make sure you contact SEO.co or PPC.co today. If your conversions are lacking and DIY marketing sounds too exhausting, you can get more conversions effortlessly by partnering with us. We'll help you create a powerful PPC ad campaign that reaches your most profitable and largest markets, and we'll create landing pages with professionally written copy that sells. So contact us today and tell us what you need, and we'll help you get the landing page conversions you deserve. Thanks again for listening to the SEO.co podcast. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show, and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.